Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, so we did a 4-hour stint from home yesterday on our 8.5-hour run up to the beach. We did a roadside stop, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we got a couple of hours of bitumen to go before we hit the dirt. See you soon.
Yeah.
Looks like we got a fire up ahead. Hopefully it's just back burning. Successful trip. We made it to the dirt road. And even without Mum, we had to leave Mum behind for this week. We'll see her next week. She's going to fly up. But we're about to do probably half hour of driving on the dirt. I'm going to take about 15 psi out of the tyres and the van, and a couple of pound out of the airbags until we hit the beach. That'll give the tyres a bit of time to have cooled down from the highway driving, and we can get them down to their optimum sand levels. So running up here, I had 35 psi in these for a 2-ton van. Worked perfect. So we don't really want to have them up at the moment, so I'm going to go down to about 10. Looking back at the car, that bum's pretty far down, so I'm probably going to go back up to 20 on the airbags just to help with the weight. We don't want too much in there, but I think 10 wasn't enough. Always fiddling with stuff, it's always something to worry about. So we'll work on this.
That's all.
So that's 25.
I just...
All right, we're about to hit the beach. I've gone down to 18 in the front, 20 in the rear, and the van's on 25. I'm real interested to know how the suspension works on the van. This sand is soft, and the lantana is very thick. We've hit the beach. We've had 4 or 5 cars coming up, so what I'm going to do is just us on our own. Millie's going to take the UHF and she's going to tell me when it's clear. So it's basically a run up. My van's down the back there, just a bit of security that we don't have a head on before we have our holiday. So the tide's high at the moment, so we're not crossing the creek, but in saying that, 4 or 5 cars have passed us coming out, so it's probably a small high tide.
Yeah.
We made it. We got a stretch up the beach now before a tidal creek crossing. What I might do while I'm up here for the 8 or 9 days is do a review on these racers. We've hit 27,000 kilometres on them now, so we'll have a bit of a talk about them while we're here.
Look at that firewood!
Yeah, that's driftwood.
You're coming up left or right?
Left, very left.
This one?
Got a couple of pilot cars in front of me. Okay, so we made it to the creek. Oh, the dippy dippies. It's a bit blowy here today, but you know what? It's awesome to be here. We haven't been here since January. And we won't be crossing for a while because it still is deep. It's different when you're coming out, you can cross high, I feel. It's just when all the salt's sitting in the caravan wheels for the whole time you're here. It does damage to the magnets. I mean, you don't have electric brakes on boat trailers, and that's the reason. Yeah, I've decided it's too high for us to cross. I definitely wouldn't be crossing that quick. So we'll just play on this side of the creek. And my priority though is to get the fridge on gas, get it off 12 volt. It's actually an urgent priority because Shell's got 8 days worth of food in there and some of it's in the freezer. So take it off the Anderson plug and put it on gas. Lucky Shell's not here. We've lost a few bits and pieces on the wobbly wobblies, but all the drawers and doors stayed shut, so that's pretty good. Now the fridge. All right, it's on gas now. That's good. So she's got all the meats and lost a few things. She did warn me about that. And then she's got a freezer full of food as well. Not a bad spot to be waiting for the tide to go out. Kids are in their cozies. Water's actually warm. Why are they going so fast? National Park is coming through as well. Oh, you'd be able to cross that at a 2 metre high tide. Still going too fast. But you know what? The mechanics need jobs. So it looks like National Parks has come in to fix the ramp. Is it time to cross, is it?
Yep.
It's time to cross.
Because I'm filming. Because I'm filming.
Shell had the dinner itinerary to the T. Night one was chicken souvlaki, and she bought me an Audi flat plate to put on the barbie. It's working a treat. Thanks, son. Oh, another lush morning. So this is the spot that we've got for the 4 families. Paul and Tish coming tomorrow. This chap's going to leave on Thursday, and Paul and Tish are going to come in, and then John and his neighbour. So there's plenty of room. We might just have to call this the cul-de-sac. That's awesome. But what I got the camera out for is, look, I don't even have to do this anymore. They have 4 or 5 turns each.
20.
Awesome. Normally we bring it blown up, but because the new van hasn't got roof racks, I'm not unable to put the boat on my 79 and still bring my board up. Good job, kids. So our walk to the toilet involves RC cars every time, doesn't it, kids?
Yeah.
Makes it fun. Geez, it's busy here. Oh, we got a rollover. How'd you roll over on a straight road? Go, Rockhammer, get across. Come across. Nice. We got the big van onto the beach, so we can air up a little bit. I'm going to go up to about 22. We'll duck out today at low tide and get enough firewood for the 8 nights. Do a bit of work now and then have the enjoyment. Our secret stash. Hey, Mill.
Yeah.
There's still plenty here. Nice shaped pieces. Even good for
Yeah.
our fireplace at home.
Nicholas
Okay.
got one on the floor.
I know, Nicholas tried, didn't he?
Yeah. Nearly dumped it on his head.
Bar oil, Husqvarna, chain oil. Generally with this chainsaw what will happen is I've run out of chain oil, I'm going to run out of fuel. They simultaneously normally work together. But anyway, I'm just going to cut this last bit up, we'll head back to the beach and play with the
Traction! My sister calls it Traction X-Man.
1 minute we're in low range in the bush and the next we're on the beach. Kids have earned a treat. Go Traxxas! Loves it. And Missy wants to play cricket. Ah, caught behind. I think 30-degree days coming up. Nice hit. With the Gorilla Tape creating like a buffer which stops you know, a lot of the stuff. It still gets caked. It puts out that much power. These wheels spin so fast. Anyway, nothing, I brought the blower here. Kids are down now collecting rocks and pebbles and shells. So we'll put this away. So Mum bought this Audi hot plate for us to use basically for skewers, because my 20-year-old fry pan, the skewers have to be chopped off. But I'm a fan. It actually works really well. I haven't put it in the fire yet. How good did that look?
Good. It looks like
Where's your hat, miss?
the bottom. Are you okay?
We've taken on this river boat ride, I think a little bit too early, haven't we?
Yeah.
But high tide's really late, so I didn't want the kids to be out too late, but we're putting through the creek. It still looks steep.